The case of Paul Rusesabagina and 20 co-accused was enjoined and is now being tried by the High Court Chamber of the International and Cross-Border Crimes, which is based in Nyanza, Thousand Province. However, this time, this court used Rwanda's Supreme Court chambers to accommodate the long list of parties involved to allow social distancing as part of the measures to control the spread of COVID-19. The group of 25 suspects in total is being accused of conspiring to launch incursions on Rwandan territory between 2018 and 2019, in which at least 9 people were killed and property were either destroyed or looted. They are all linked to MLCD political coalition and its militia wing FLN, formerly led by Paul Rusesabagina. Rusesabagina, who was arrested in August 2020, faces 9 charges, including financing terrorism, murder as an act of terrorism, formation of an irregular armed group, membership of a terror group, abduction as an act of terrorism, armed robbery as an act of terrorism, arson as an act of terrorism, attempted murder as an act of terrorism, and assault and battery as an act of terrorism. Some FLN militia leaders, including Callixte Nsabimana alias Sankara and Athan Tashobya, who are all former spokespersons of the FLN militia group of MLCD political coalition, share some similar charges to those of Paul Rusesabagina, while others are accused of being part of a terror outfit and participating in terror activities. The court hearing was preceded by every suspect taking to the dock to confirm their identity and cases leveled against them, as read by the court registrar. Paul Rusesabagina was the first to express to the court his impediments, and the entire 5.5-hour hearing was largely about the argument between him and the prosecution. According to Rusesabagina, he did not want to be referred to as the Rwandan citizen, but a Belgian citizen instead, who was rather kidnapped, he said. Rusesabagina's lawyer, Gatera Gashabana, told the court that Rwanda's prosecution referred the case to Belgian authorities in 2012 for Rusesabagina to be extradited. However, this was not immediately done by the Belgian courts, and the defense lawyer based on that to argue that the Kigali court had no jurisdiction to try Rusesabagina's case. However, the prosecution told the court that they issued 2 indictments against Rusesabagina to Belgian courts. The first was issued in 2010 and the second was sent in 2018, for which Rwanda issued an international arrest warrant against Rusesabagina. Prosecutors also informed the court that when Rusesabagina was arrested, Rwanda's Prosecutor General wrote to his Belgian counterpart, notifying them of the development. Belgian authorities responded by sending to Rwanda a complete file, including findings from their own investigations into the case, which they say confirms that Rwandan court has the power to try Rusesabagina. During the court hearing, one of Rusesabagina's co-accused, Nsabimana Sankara, accused his former boss Rusesabagina of delay tactics in the court proceedings. Nsabimana, who was Rusesabagina's second vice president in MLCD and the spokesperson of the coalition's militia wing FLN, told the court that he was ashamed of Rusesabagina's claims that he is not Rwandan, yet all along he expressed to his colleagues that he would lead Rwanda if they captured power. Nsabimana pondered if Rusesabagina would lead a country he is not a citizen of, calling the defense's argument as a delay tactic, and requested the court that the case be expedited. The presiding judge adjourned the hearing to Friday, February 26th. That is when the court is expected to make a ruling on the objections presented by Paul Rusesabagina and his lawyer. Other suspects include Angelina Mukandutie, who is already serving a life sentence by a Gacaca court for her role in the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, but had all along fled the country to DRC Congo. Mukandutie is the only woman among the suspects and is believed to have been the senior leader within the FLN militia outfit. She was repatriated to Rwanda in 2019 following the military offensive by DRC Congo armed forces. The trial also attracted 84 civil parties, representing those seeking damages from the 2018-2019 terror activities launched by FLN militia in Nyabimata sector, Nyaruguru district, in Nyungwe National Park, and parts of Rusizi district. Reporting for RwandaTV News, Athan Tashobya.